UCLA and their players and what they bring to the table?
Yeah, they're a really fundamentally sound team. They got a good quarterback, some good receivers, good running backs. It should be a great test for us. I'm excited to compete against them. I've grown up playing against a lot of the guys on the team, so yeah, it's a good test for our team for sure.
Rogers played last year in the game. Mm-hmm. What do you like about him as that quarterback?
Yeah. I mean, I think he reads the defense as well. I think he gets his throws off quickly. So we just got to be tight in our coverage. What I'm saying, he makes good plays, and he runs around a little bit too. He had a long touchdown not last week, but 2 weeks ago. So just got to contain him, make plays.
Ceyair, other than the 3 pass plays that got good yardage for Ohio State last week, you guys held Smith and Ibuka down pretty well, and Tate. What does that do for the confidence of the defense and the secondary to have gone up against that passing offense and held them under 300 yards?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's always room to improve. What I'm saying? Like you said, like the 3 passing plays at the end of the day, like we still want to eliminate those. And yeah, we went against, those are some pretty good players. But we have good players too, so I know that we can compete with whoever's lined up across from us. So I think instead of it being like a confidence booster, it's more of like just a confirmer of what we're capable of.
Nebraska's looking for that 6th win, and obviously bigger goals beyond that. But how do you, as you're entering November, kind of keep what Coach Rule said was that championship mentality? How do you keep what you kind of learned from last week and now move that into accomplishing those goals in November?
Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of getting rid of what happened last week, getting rid of what happened the week before, and just keeping like that 1-0 mentality. What I'm saying? Like it's all UCLA this week. That's all we're focused on. What I'm saying? Just preparing. Getting all the pieces put together and getting ready to go out there and get the win for sure.
When you step back and look at your path in Nebraska, how fast has this all happened for you? I mean, getting here basically in July and kind of having the injury of Tommy Hill give you the opportunity. But I mean, when you think about how fast this has all happened for you.
Yeah, I mean, things have definitely moved quick. But that's what life is. What I'm saying? Being able to adjust. I think that was one of the things for me. Just coming here, being able to get acclimated in the beginning. Definitely had a few little bumps and stuff like that. But now I've kind of smoothed things out and I've gotten comfortable in the system and comfortable, just back on the field and stuff like that. So things definitely move fast. But I mean, I'm blessed to be here and I'm very thankful for this opportunity.
As a guy who's gone against the Nebraska offense in practice and for months, what element does it add when Dylan can run the ball the way that he does?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that in the game. I was like, oh yeah, he finna be out there like Michael Vick next week. Like he for sure. He definitely. I know he's gonna be doing a little bit more moving around, and he knows he can do it now. And that's the thing when you have like a younger quarterback. Like it's just him getting out there and getting those reps. Like he running all over the field. Now he knows like he has that ability. And I saw from the beginning that he had that ability. But now that he's done it, especially against a team like Ohio State, definitely is gonna be some of the defenses in the future are gonna have to worry about.
How hard is that as a defender when you're trying to account for his arm and then he pulls it down and runs?
Oh yeah, it definitely is definitely adds a whole nother layer to the game. What I'm saying? Definitely adds a whole nother layer for sure. So.
Anything else for Ceyair?
The transition for these Pac-12 teams, I mean, how do you think that's gone for? I mean, you probably talked to some of your old friends down there. I mean, having to make those cross-country flights to New York, to LA. I mean, have you had a chance to ask some of those guys, like, or just your view of their transition a little bit?
Yeah, that's a good question. I actually haven't really talked to them about what the difficulty is for me going to LA and going to a place like New York or something like that. I know that's definitely difficult just with like the time difference and the flight time and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, football is football, wherever you're going to be at. So I think it'll be over time. The more West Coast schools will probably get more acclimated to having to do all these lengthier travels, and then same with schools in the Midwest having to go out that way. But at the end of the day, like when you line up, you line up. So
having not been here in the winter, and you're not necessarily going to get a taste of it right away. Seemed like nice weather this week. You're going to go to USC, but at some point, what whether it's practice or a game, what's your how do you feel about going out there and playing and practicing if it's 20 degrees or below?
Yeah, I definitely peeped. It's been getting cold. Like in the mornings, I'll be biking up here. It'd be like 30 degrees. I'm like, dang. I'll be layered up and everybody making fun of me because they're like, you're not used to it. But, I'm going to just put some Vaseline on my arms. Probably be straight. I think it'll be cool. So just got to play.
Anything else?
Thanks, Ceyair.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.